Hello there, fellow true crime enthusiasts, and welcome to the Echo of Crime. Before we plunge into our spine-chilling stories, let's set the stage. All the material you're about to hear has been meticulously compiled from publicly available information. While we strive for accuracy, remember that details can evolve over time. Our tales venture into the shadowy depths of human behaviour. Expect explicit descriptions of crimes, violence, and disturbing events. Listener discretion is advised, as some episodes touch on sensitive topics such as trauma, loss, and criminal investigations. We approach these with empathy and respect. The Echo of Crime is purely for your entertainment. We're not legal experts or investigators in any way. Please always consult official sources for legal advice. Our stories unfold against the backdrop of real-life events. Dive into the past with us as we explore the echoes of crime across time. Join our community of armchair detectives, share your theories, insights and thoughts with fellow listeners together as we unravel mysteries. We will honour the memories of victims and their families. Their stories deserve to be heard and we approach them with compassion. So therefore, grab your headphones, dim the lights, and let's explore the murky echoes of crime together. Hello and welcome to the first ever inaugural episode of the Echo of Crime, the UK true crime podcast that delves into the chilling mysteries, unsolved cases, and the darkest corners of human behaviour. I'm your host, Oakley Orchard, an aspiring detective, and today I'm joined by my good friend and co-host, AJ Wilkins, and today we're unravelling the enigma of the body in the bag case.
Our story begins with Gareth Wyn Williams, a man whose life was shrouded with intrigue and secrecy. Born on September 26, 1978, in the picturesque town of Valley, Anglesey, Wales, Gareth was no ordinary individual, to say the least. He spoke Welsh as his first language and excelled academically.
At Bangor University, Gareth studied mathematics, graduating with a remarkable first-class degree at the tender age of 17. But his thirst for knowledge didn't stop there. He went on to earn himself a PhD from Manchester University, solidifying his reputation as a prodigious intellect.
However, Gareth's path took an unexpected turn. He dropped out of postgraduate studies at Cambridge, instead opting to join the secretive world of intelligence. In 2001, he became an employee of GCHQ, the government communication headquarters, nestled in the historic town of Cheltenham.
But Gareth's life would soon take a dark twist. On August 23rd, 2010, his decomposing body was discovered inside a red North Face bag in his Pimlico flat, London. The circumstances were baffling. There were no signs of forced entry, no signs of struggle, and no apparent motive. But Gareth's life would soon take a dark twist. On August 23rd, 2010, his decomposing body was discovered inside a red North Face bag in his Pimlico flat, London. The circumstances were baffling. There were no signs of forced entry, no signs of struggle, and no apparent motive.
Was Gareth the victim of espionage gone awry? Or was it his private life which held the key to this macabre puzzle?
On that fateful Monday afternoon on August 23rd, 2010, police arrived at Williams's home for a welfare check, as colleagues had grown concerned due to his prolonged absence. What they discovered was truly chilling. Gareth's naked, decomposing body lay in the bath of his top-floor flat at 36 Alderney Street, Pimlico.
The red sports bag, which gave this case its name, was padlocked from the outside and held his remains within. The keys were unexplainably inside the bag. The location was declared a crime scene, and the investigation began immediately.
But here's where it gets even more baffling. Gareth's family alleged a cover-up. They claimed that crucial DNA evidence had been tampered with, and fingerprints left at the scene had been removed.
Forensic analysis on the bag revealed inconclusive fragments of DNA from at least 2 other individuals, yet Gareth's flat showed no signs of forced entry or DNA pointing to an identifiable third party.
Scotland Yard's inquiry took a curious turn. Gareth's fingerprints were absent from the padlock and the rim of the bath. The coroner asserted third-party involvement.
Metropolitan Police Deputy Assistant Commissioner Martin Hewitt theorised that Gareth could have lowered himself into the bag without touching the bath's rim. However, what makes this theory unlikely is that the key to the padlock rested inside the bag underneath Gareth's lifeless form.
And so Gareth Wyn Williams was laid to rest in Yinswen Cemetery, Anglesey, on September 26, 2010. A private funeral service at Bethel Chapel in Holyhead was attended by friends, family, and former colleagues of Gareth.
Questions lingered. Why the secrecy? What secrets did Gareth carry? And who held the key to unravelling this confusing enigma?
As the investigation unfolded, the Secret Intelligence Service and Metropolitan Police grappled with a delicate dilemma. Gareth's work was obviously classified, his role shrouded in the shadows. How could they pursue justice without compromising national security?
Williams, having recently qualified for operational deployment, had been collaborating with both the US National Security Agency and FBI agents. The US State Department, therefore, insisted on shielding the details of his work during the inquest, adding to the allegations of secrecy and a cover-up.
Coroner Fiona Wilcox meticulously examined the evidence. Gareth's body bore no injuries, no signs of struggle, no signs of alcohol or recreational drugs. Yet his death remained suspicious and unexplained.
The FBI also conducted its own parallel investigation, adding to the intrigue and rumours of cover-ups and secrecy.
But here's where the plot thickens. Gareth's online activities revealed a peculiar twist. Occasionally, he spent time on bondage websites. Though there was no evidence of an obsession, his wardrobe did hold £25,000 worth of high-end women's clothing.
And then a chilling revelation. 3 years before his demise, Gareth was found, hands tied to his bedposts, shouting for help. Was this sexual experimentation gone wrong, or something far more sinister?
An expert meticulously examined the bag that held Gareth's lifeless body. The conclusion? Gareth could not have locked it himself. The padlock remained an enigma, its secrets buried with him.
A police spokesperson weighed in, saying if he was alive, he got into it voluntarily. If not, he was unconscious and placed in the bag.
But there's more. Gareth's apartment, with its heating left on, became a crucible of decomposition. The elevated temperature hastened the inevitable.
Then a cryptic image emerged. An e-fit photo of 2 elusive figures seen entering the communal entrance of Gareth's home in June or July of 2010. They held the key to unravelling this dark and ever-changing puzzle.
Anthony O'Toole, the family's lawyer, stood before the coroner's inquest in March 2012. His words laden with suspicion. Was a second person present when Williams died? Or did an intruder slip in afterwards, pilfering secrets from the shadows?
Forensic evidence remained elusive. No signs of forced entry marred the scene, yet the door and locks mysteriously had vanished by the time the police experts arrived.
And then the DNA, a twisted thread of confusion. Williams's hand bore traces, but it was contamination from a forensic scientist. The Mediterranean couple they thought innocent? Were they? Were they really?
LGC, the forensic company, bowed their heads in apology. An incorrect numerical code had caused immeasurable pain.
But the heart of the mystery lay in that bag. 2 experts grappled with its secrets, attempting 400 locks. Williams, they said, couldn't have done it. Pathologist Richard Shepherd echoed their doubts. Arranging a corpse so precisely was no easy feat, even for a criminal mastermind.
Hypercapnia loomed, a silent killer. Just minutes in a bag, and life would slip away.
And who was this shadowy figure? The family believed they danced with an agency steeped in the dark arts of secret services.
The coroner's words resonate. Unnatural, and likely to have been criminally mediated. Gareth's death, no mere accident, but the path to justice is treacherous.
On the balance of probabilities, another hand placed the bag in the bath, locking away the truth. Gareth, alive or fading, succumbed CO2 poisoning or a swift-acting poison.
Yet no fingerprints lingered, neither on the bag or the bath. The SIS, silent accomplices. 7 days lost, forensic evidence slipping through their fingers. And the whispers, theories debunked. No suicide, no bondage obsession, just intermittent visits to those shadowy websites.
But the final twist? The memory sticks, hidden in plain sight. SO-15, the counter-terrorism command, fumbled. SIS staff? Their involvement. A legitimate enquiry.
In 2015, Boris Karpyshkov, a defector from Russia, unveiled chilling secrets. Sources in Russia whispered of the SVR's hand, the Russian Foreign Intelligence Service, reaching across borders.
Blackmail danced in the shadows. Williams, a pawn in their deadly game, held a trump card, the identity of a Russian spy with GCHQ.
And then, the poison. Untraceable, insidious, introduced through an unsuspecting ear.
A London Spy, a mini-series, echoed Williams's tale. Locked trunks, accusations, and the haunting spectre of betrayal.
In 2024, the Metropolitan Police revisited the evidence, but there were no new revelations, no further evidence, and no third party found.
Dear listeners, the truth remains elusive. Gareth's echoes still haunt us to this day.
Thank you for embarking on this chilling journey with us. As we part ways, always remember, the echoes of crime reverberate through time.
And that wraps up our very first instalment of The Echo of Crime. Stay safe, stay curious, and stay vigilant. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye for now.